Hello guys, today I will discuss on a filament that I bought from Robu.in. So this is called orange 3D filament and it is made in India. So if you buy orange filament from Robu, that will come in a box, in paper box like this. That is good. I bought two spools of them, PLA. One is like white PLA and one is black PLA. I made lots of things with these two PLA. One is white and one is black. So I want to discuss with you guys both the pros and cons. So here you can see this one is color white, material is PLA plus, diameter is 1.75 millimeter, and they claim nozzle temperature from 190 degrees Celsius to 220 degrees Celsius, and bed temperature should be 50 to 60 degrees Celsius. The same for black as well, because only difference is the color. Other than that, material is the same. So I actually used a lot. I made a lot of things with these two filaments. So first, the good part. This is really a good filament. So whatever element or whatever object I printed using my Bamboo Lab A1, it comes out great. The quality of the material is great. Here is one example. This is one benchy what I printed in white, so you can see it is almost perfect, although I can see like little bit, I mean the text under it is not that much readable, but other than that it comes out great. It looks great. It's like white benchy. uh, Other than that, the white I printed this sample as well. This is one filament sampler, so model you can find in printable. So this one is also looking great, so it's perfect. One thing I observed here, I am not sure whether you can see or not, this this segment, it is pure matte, and rest of this, uh, you can see it is glossy. What I observed in this filament, if you print it in little high speed, it becomes matte, and if you print it little slow, uh, it is glossy. So not only this, actually it is a property of PLA that if you print it in high speed, it tends to matte, and if you print it in low speed, it will be glossy. Here you can see I print this tower, where you can see the difference clearly. Where it is 200 millimeter per second, it is pure matte, and if I decrease the speed, you can see for the 50 how much glossy it is. But this property is not only for this filament. You can see any PLA filament like this, if you print it in high speed, then it will be matte, and in low speed it will be more glossy. But if you want to see for this particular filament, this is the result. I mean, for 50 it is that much glossy, and 200 it is matte. Other than that, I printed on temperature tower as well with this white, like as it is like 200 degrees Celsius, there is some under extrusion. Similarly in 205, 210 and 215 as well, there are some under extrusion here, you can see there. But in 225 it is perfectly fine, there is no under extrusion. In 230, 235 and 240 it is too much glossy, but problem is you can see there are some point here. I mean, in the extreme overhang and these edges they are not perfect. Okay, so you can see this is because of more heat. I mean, it is not capable of withstand that much heat. That's why it is like that. But in 225 I think it is perfect, although they claim it is 190 to 200 degrees Celsius. But I think in my test 225 is perfect. Is both in shape and there is no under extrusion as well in 225 degrees Celsius. That is my observation for temperature tower. Other than that, this one is printed with black PLA with the orange filament. So you can see this part printed in high speed, and this part is in low speed. So this one is low speed, this one is high speed. So wherever it is in low speed, you can see it is glossy, and in high speed it is kind of matte finished. But this benchy looks really great, so that's why, like, for this particular filament I saw print quality is really great. You can see the text as well here properly. It's a really nice benchy. Similarly, this is one phone stand I printed. The model you can find in printables, although I modified it a little bit. I made it hexagonal in my FreeCAD. Other than that, the idea of the model I took it from printables. This model also looks great. The color is great. I mean, quality of the filament is great, what I found, for both white and black. But there is a downside that I want to discuss. First of all, the filament is little bit stiff, little bit hard, and it is like springy. It tend to like it want to roll it on its own. Like, I used many filaments, but this one is like uh, its shape is like that. It wants to roll it back very quickly, kind of springy. And more importantly, that is main disadvantage, that number one, it doesn't come with a vacuum seal, and number two, it is not tangle free. You can see this is my black spool and how much tangle it is. So actually in my white filament was still good. It doesn't give me any pain, it was perfectly fine. But this black one, that was really bad. So you can see here, while I was printing this particular phone stand, suddenly I heard that my bamboo lab A1 stopped because of tangle, and when I came to my printer it was horrible. And for that tangle you can see this line. I mean there is a little bit of under extrusion, and for that there is a little bit of gap here. I am not sure if you can see it in camera, but yeah, little bit of layer gap is here, and you can see the line also. So that is the main disadvantage I can see in orange filament. It is white one was still good, but black one was horrible. So not only one time, so I untangled it, I rolled it back, but again there was some tangle inside, and there are some other prints which failed, and I could not untangle it after this point. So it is very hard to untangle this filament after that point. So that is the main drawback or disadvantage of this filament, what I can see. Other than that, this material wise, orange filament is very good, But if anyone from Orange or Robu they are seeing my video, my request is that your filament is great. All my prints they are very good in quality, but only request is that please give some attention to your spooling. Your spooling is not great and it is not tangle free. So anyone like who wants to give some very big print and they want to go away, your print may fail. So in that way, it your filament should be tangle free. Other than that, it will cause problem and print may fail. That is the only request to Orange Filament Authority and to Robu as well, as Robu is selling these filaments. Other than that, they are really great. The quality is, I am really impressed with the quality, especially for the black one. I'm not sure in the camera whether you can see it properly, but quality of these objects are really great. The finish, the matte finish, how it comes out, it is really great. I am really happy with the quality, but main thing is that I am really frustrated with the tangle, especially for the black filament. So that's all guys. I that is the review for the orange filament, orange PLA filament. So there is another filament that I bought, that is orange PETG filament, that I will discuss in the next episode. Thank you guys, thanks for watching.